Tell you something else. There's a lot to be said for making people laugh. Did you know that's all some people have? It isn't much, but it's better than nothing in this cockeyed caravan.
Hey folks, it's Saturday night here, and no, I'm not in Old City. I'm in a Target parking lot where I do my live streams at. Most of you remember that. So to talk about the week, Monday night, I went to this comedy open mic in New Hope, music comedy open mic. I didn't want to go there. Let's say I was forced, but I knew I was going to get on stage much this week, so I said, screw it. So I went there. There was a table in the back. There was like a girl. She brought like 6 or 7 of her friends. Usually that's where I sit at. And pretty much I was number 14 on the list. I had a really shitty spot. It was towards the middle / end of the list. I had to wait all night. I had 2 beers. I got a little bit drunk. And then the time I got on stage, I did a bit where I said to this one guy, his name was George. He was really drunk. He was this Mexican guy. I said, hey, George, what do you do if a cop pulls you over? Do you suck his dick and you go to jail? And he goes, go to jail. And they all start laughing. So I got a big laugh. And then after I was done my set, this little blonde girl was like, that was really funny, Josh. You had me cracking up the whole time. Great job. And I was like, oh, thank you. Usually nobody tells me good job as far as the audience goes. But this woman told me, this little girl, little college girl told me. So that was cool, I guess. So that happened Monday night. Then Tuesday, you guys saw the Monster Mash song parody. Usually I record the song first, then I go to the park to film it. Well, I did the opposite. This time I went straight to the park. I brought my wig and my glasses and my suit jacket. I started filming. This old lady walked past me. She was like, are you shooting pictures? I said, yeah, I'm just taking pictures. And then when I was going to go to Target near my house and shoot some stuff inside the stall, but I was like, no, there could be kids in there. I don't want to get in trouble. There's usually a cop in the front, so I don't want to get arrested for anything weird. So I said, I'll just fucking, no one's going to watch this shit anyways. So this black woman pulled up, she starts watching me, and she goes, are you shooting a video? And I said, yeah, do you want to be in it? She goes, no, but you look good in that wig. And I said, oh, thanks. And she said, all right, we'll kill it. And I think she took a picture of me, and she drove away. So I got home, I recorded the song, I edited it together, and I put it up that night, that fast, folks. I got up to like 500 views, 17 likes on YouTube. That's pretty cool. And then Wednesday, I went to an open mic in Newtown, but I didn't get on. There was no kids in the room, but it was a brewery that had a fundraiser in the back. The host was worried I was going to say something, and it's a whole long story involving somebody else. But if I talk about it, it would probably take way too long, and plus the person isn't here to defend themselves, so it's not fair. But pretty much, it was a waste of a night. I didn't get on. After I was done, I got some Taco Bell, and went to the Target and took a poop. So that was Wednesday night. Then Thursday night, it was Halloween. It was beautiful outside. It was 80 degrees. I decided to go to the same guy who runs the Wednesday night room, runs the Thursday night room. So I decided to go there. I bring my blue suede jacket and my wig and my glasses. He dresses up as a whoopee cushion, the guy Bill, who's the host. And I pretty much sit down and he talks to me. He goes, hey, I'm really sorry about the night before, I wanted to put you on. I said, why didn't you tell me? And he said, you know what, you're right, I should have told you, but I was worried about it, it was a fundraiser and stuff. I'm really, here you can say whatever you want, but there it's different, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right. So we talked it out, it was all right. So I got some food. What did I get? I got, I forgot what I ordered, whatever. I had 2 beers, I had some food, and then he said, do you want to go up right now? And I said, well, it's kind of early. He said, yeah, why don't you go up right now and do your stuff? I wasn't sure if any cows. I sat there in a park by myself wearing a wig and glasses like an idiot. So I went up, And I said, hey, everybody, you guys probably know what I'm dressed up as. I'm dressed up as Fat Meatloaf. I would do anything for food. I would do anything for wings, but I won't suck a dick. And I got a good laugh from people. They were laughing because I was making fun of myself and I was dressed up. And then I did this other bit about something, and they laughed. They laughed like a good minute. I was doing good. I was killing. And then the rest of the set was just... I mean, people were heckling me. They weren't listening. It got really loud. I did about 8 minutes, and then finally I got off stage. I was the only comic that showed up, and the host was trying to be polite. He was like, that was great, man. That was great. You did really good. In my head, I'm like, yeah, right. And he's like, yeah, sorry. And he apologized again about the night before. So as I'm driving home, I got to take a piss really bad because I had 2 beers and I got a Coke and a water to sober up. So I'm driving home. I get to a Wawa. There's no bathroom. Then I drive. I get to another Wawa. There's no bathroom. So I see this. Then at this point, I have to take a poop. And this is the poop show. I got to take a piss and a poop really bad. So I see this Latin Fusion bar. This black guy pats me down, gets my ID. I go right to the stall. Luckily, nobody in there. I took a big poop and a big pee. And then I come out. He goes, you just took a shit, didn't you? And he starts laughing. I was like, yep, have a good night. And he said, have a good night. And I got home. So that was Thursday night. Last Friday night, I went to the gym. And I went to I got something. I got my Chipotle bowl. And I hung out in the parking lot for a little while. You guys know I'm a parking lot driller. And then tonight, this is weird, I brought my 4K camera out with me tonight. I was going to go to Old City. Now, here's what I didn't know, folks. I should have took the train down. It was packed. I got down to Old City early. I left my house at like 6:30ish. I got down to Old City around 7. It was packed. Everyone decided to dress up tonight for Halloween, which I didn't know they did. I didn't know they would do that. So they dressed up early, so it was fucking packed. I drove around 3 or 4 times. I couldn't find parking. Finally, I said, fuck this. I'm going to drive, I'm going to drive to the Target parking lot. So I drove all the way from the city, took the back roads, all the way up here. And I had to go to Chicky and Pete's. I had a chicken club sandwich. They put these giant onions on there. It was fucking gross with some crab fries. And then I stopped at the beer store right now to have a beer. And I just went inside the same Target that I was in Wednesday night and last night, and I took a nice poop again. Wait, this isn't the poop show, right? A lot of pooping in this Target parking lot. Target's one of my favorite places to poop in. 2 stalls, plenty of room. Anyways, so that's pretty much it for the week, folks. We did a prank call show. It came out all right, almost every person laughed. It was a decent show. And there's probably something else I'm forgetting to talk about. But other than that, that's that. Next week, I'm working on a certain special project I can't talk about till next week. And as far as, open mics or anything, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do next week. We'll go from there. But, folks, I've recorded this outside. This is the First Be At Worst comedy podcast. This is your favorite podcast show that most people don't listen to. And up next, you're going to hear public freakout commentary, or you're going to hear the odd news. You stay put there, fuckers. So let's get to the odd news. After deputies took her pet goat to be butchered, girl wins $300,000 from a Shasta county. That's not bad. Well, that's the obvious joke, obviously. Well, actually, that's not... Wait, a sheep is different than a goat, right? Goat doesn't make that noise. That was a bad joke. A goat... Well, I guess she won $300,000. She could buy a lot of garbage with that. Doesn't make sense either. Inside a Dysmitten apartment where 20,000 residents never need to leave. Mom sitting in a recliner as daughter launched knife-welded frenzy, stabbing her in the face. Well, I guess she poked her on the wrong day. Brother granted court orders against sister repeatedly entered his room to clean it over 8 years ago. Pakistani firm apologizes for directed doubleliners to non-existent Halloween event. New York State officials seize an Instagram famous squirrel named Peanut from the owner. Yeah, I was jokes making Peanut a nut joke, but fortunately, the name is Peanut. Minop photobombs motorway camera, New Zealand. Netizens amused. says, welcome to Miami. We can rent a BBL chair for $20 a day. I don't even know what that is. Cyclists on phones face jail under Japan's new laws. So in Japan, you can kill a baby, a woman baby for a girl baby for abortion, but you can't drive your bike and talk on the phone. What a great country that is. Air Force overpaid nearly $8,000 for soap dispensers on military aircraft. Well, I guess they're cleaning up the airwaves with that one. Japanese man arrested after calling his wife over 100 times a day in a bizarre act of love. That's assault, brother. Texas musician goes viral while seeking drummer for Chapel Road death metal cover band. I'm walking here. Jail walking legalized in New York City. So, jaywalking. Sorry. Walmart employees shared there's no way their 19-year-old coworker locked herself in a walk-in oven and got baked to death. So this woman locked herself in an oven and got baked to death. Where's your joke for that? I guess we know the turkey was done because the button popped. I don't know. I'm obsessed with whale poop. It can be neon green. Oh, we'll save that for the poop show. That gay guy, Tim Walt's Musk remark sparks backlash. Nova Scotia man charged with child pornography after a sex doll was seized at the border. It turns out that wasn't a sex doll. That was... never mind. Former MP Rob Payne and former activist ordered to pay six-figure defamation subs over Jabba the Hutt social media posts. Russian court fines Google 20, and there's a bunch of zeros, trillion, billion, million, zillion dollars? I don't know how many zeros that is. 40,000 stole Bluey coins based on children's animated series. Bluey. More like, there's no joke there. Deputy Fire Chief apologized after a group attends a Halloween party in KKK costumes. Well, technically, if you dress up as something, isn't it parody? I mean, can you get in trouble for that? Just like the whole blackface thing? Yeah. You can't do anything these days, folks. The liberals have took over. All the fun is gone. 100 kilograms wild boar causes chaos in train station, bites man's arm in a toilet. I flushed that story. That was alright. PhD student finds lost city in Mexico jungle by accident. A man who found $20. I read that last week. Venison announces anime girl costume. Seer. Marine reduced to sergeant rewarded. Words. Blah, blah. It says woman dies after backing into airplane propeller while taking pictures. Well, I guess that one will last forever. Great UK cheese 2024 sees cod harness make of $540,000 in cheddar. French man dies by suicide after a failed beer transplant. Well, I guess he shaved off his life. Something like that. There's a joke there somewhere. Woman arrested for shooting her husband while he slept after he caught her cheating. So wait a minute. Woman arrested for shooting her husband while he slept. Oh, so he found his wife cheated. So he decided to go to sleep, because he didn't want to do anything. And she got mad at him when she fucked some other black guy. And she shot him. Wow. Go big town, bros. Jet Alpha keeps tripping and falling over old Crocs, so school abandoned these shoes over safety concerns. Abandoned Crocs because people keep falling over. Japan's politicians' campaigns for criticized for mini skirts and fishnets during election rally. What we're going to dress like whores. We're going to do. Elliot Lake man found dancing and urinating inside minivan. He was dancing and peeing. Oh. Depopulated village, Japan craft dolls with sense of life. Yeah, I think that's it, folks. They don't update this news site I used to go to anymore. Well, anyways, that's it for the show, folks. I hope you learned nothing. I hope you gained nothing. And that is it. I'll see you folks in the next one you just listened to, and we're out of here. Go freak yourself, Cuffy.